Welcome back to Escape the Dark Sector. We're doing a two-player game. We got Lieutenant Cook, we got Lieutenant Tanner. We're trying to get out of here. We got some weapons, we got some time bombs, chrono bombs, we got a lead pipe. We're into our first level 3 encounter chapter, so let's get down there and have a look at it. Alright, we have currently Cook at 8 health. We have Tanner at 7 health. We're into our level 3s. Alright, let's flip this over. We're going to have Lieutenant Tanner be in the lead. She's going to be going into the next sector ahead of Cook. Alright, let's flip this over and see what we have. Oh, great. Looks like some more surgeons. You black out, waking out, find yourself strapped to a metal table under blinding lights. You can't move. For hour after agonizing hour, shadowy figures with large eyes and long sharp implements prod and probe you, extracting flesh, bone, and worse. What? Okay. To endure the abduction, you must roll your crew die 5 times. For each result, which is not might, you fail to resist the pain and lose a hit point. Then read on. Oh my god. Ooh, this is bad news. Alright, and of course we have Tanner in the lead. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. We have to roll 5 times, lose a hit point every time we don't get might. Wow, this is absolutely brutal. Oh, this is just not right. Okay, we're being dissected and probed and what have you. Tanner, 5 times we have to roll to resist the pain. And yes, if you roll a shield while we're doing these tests, like that is not going to block the damage, I don't believe. So we are looking for might, and of course, I believe Tanner only has might once on her die. We got to roll this 5 times. First one, fail. Second one, fail. Third one, fail. Fourth one, fail. She did not get a might once, which means she loses 5 hit points. 5! She's down to 2 hit points. Oh my goodness. And then it says you black out again. When you next come around, you are being cradled by your crewmates. You fainted. They inform you, but have only been unconscious for a few seconds. What? What kind of weird, crazy thing was that? Wow! Okay, well, this could be the end of our playthrough because Tanner now only has 2 health remaining. Oh my god. Well, that's the end of that business. Oh boy. Wow. Ay. Alright, let's see if we can get through the next encounter. And yes, we're going to have Cook going in first because with 2 hit points left to Tanner, we got to have Cook going first. Alright, oh, and just to clarify one thing, this shield, if you roll doubles with the shield on it, that is to block close combat damage. That's the only thing it blocks all damage from. And then the cards themselves will specify how that shield works. So basically, looking at the one we just did, it just means for each result which is not a might, you fail to resist and take 1 hit point. So even if I roll the double shield on that previous card, that does not mean we block that 1 damage. It just means this was not might, we lose 1 health. So just to clarify that a little bit, because there's a little bit of confusion as to how the shield works on the character die. Alright, I hope that clears it up a little bit. Alright, so on to our next level 3 card. Ay. We are, yes, having Cook in the lead with 8 health. Tanner's down to 2. Cook's in the lead. Let's flip this over and see what horrible thing befalls us this time. Oh my god, we have a giant sentinel. It says, a dusty mech stands sentinel in the passage ahead. As you edge forward, its solitary red eye begins to flicker and its cannon suddenly swivel to aim directly at you. As a group, choose one option. Evade. The Robogarbian responds to your movement with a barrage of heavy fire. Each crew member must roll a hit die, then turn to the next chapter card. Or attack. Go. Begin combat. Oh man, Tanner's got 2 health left. If she blows this roll, if we try to evade, she's dead and out of the game. You know what? We're going to fight. We're going to fight because we're going to back the camera out. We're going to take this guy on. We're going to start at ranged combat and hope that we don't immediately die. Alright, so we're into ranged combat. What Tanner is going to do, she is going to invoke the medical drone. She needs medic, she needs some help. And we are going to have Cook attacking this guy. So that's what's happening. So we're at ranged combat. It's 2 for either. So ay. She's going to go ahead and use her battery cannon. So it's heavy fire versus heavy fire. So she's going to be rolling all 3 of those. And for every 1 ballistic hit we get, a bullet hit is a damage. Every energy is a damage. All right, here we go. And oh, hang on, I got to get the dice set up. So before we blast that off, we got to get his dice set up. He's got 3 strength dice. 3 strength, 1 wisdom, and we have to roll 2 dice for our 2 crew members. And we end up getting, oh my god, lots more wisdom. So got to be very wise to take out this sentinel bot. All right, we're going to be blasting him with the cannon fire from Cook. So let's let's try that. And darn it! And the stupid thing jams. This gun sucks. All right, this one jammed, so that was useless. So no damage, and Cook will take 2 damage. She's from 6 health down to 4. Now we could stay at ranged combat. We didn't even do 1 hit to it. And Tanner is going to regain 1 health up to 3 because of the medical drone. Oh my god. All right, this time Tanner is going to run for cover. She's going to run for flank. Tanner's running into the flanking position, which means the robot gets to shoot at her, doing a maximum of 1 damage, no matter if it hits. And she gets to re-roll this because of her enhanced reflexes. Come on, get into cover or get into flank without getting hit, please. Nope, she gets hit. Darn it! So the medical bot healed her for 1 health, but she gets nailed trying to get into flanking position, which she's in flanking position now, which is good. And we now have, we're still at ranged because we have a slug pistol that our Lieutenant Cook can fire, so this is bad. So Lieutenant Cook is going to fire at this guy with, oh, did I not roll? I didn't roll a hit die. Oh, shoot, I didn't roll the hit die on her first, so hang on. So hang on, she wouldn't have taken the 2 damage. You're supposed to roll the hit die with your weapon, and then if you roll the bullseye symbol, then you take the damage. Pardon me. So now she's just using her slug pistol, and we have to roll that back. So now she's shooting. So this time she will take the 2 damage against him. So now she's down to 4 damage. Apologize for that. Yes, you have to roll that when you're doing a ranged attack. As she does, yay, 1 hit. And now she's out of ammo on both weapons. So with the 1 hit, we're going to go ahead and take off. We're going to take off the wisdom. Ooh, okay, and we do now have a flanking attack. Yes, Tanner in flanking position. And she's going to do a ranged flank attack, which means she's going to be rolling all of her lovely beam emitter dice. Now, the thing with this is, she doesn't have to roll the black die for this attack, but if she rolls these symbols, that's going to overheat her weapon and she can take a damage. Alright, I don't know. Let's see what she gets. Oh! Well, she does 3 damage, but she takes 1 damage herself from the weapon overheating. So 3 damage, we're going to get rid of this, and leaving 2 strength. And she's going to take 1 damage because her weapon overheated. And that's it. Everybody's out of ammo. Oh, the flanking is also used up. Alright, so we have to close now to close combat. So I think we are now in a world of pain. We have Cook down to 4 health. We have Tanner down to 1. Now, Tanner can just, you know what? Tanner's just going to not participate in this first round of combat, because if we don't beat this guy, he will do 2 damage. So Cook's got 4 health. Cook's going to roll against this guy. Come on, a nice double strength to take him out. No! Cook loses 2 health, down to 2. Alright, I guess we got to use, are we going out fighting? We're going out fighting. Oh, hang on, wait a second. Cook has this. Once per round of close combat, when you miss, you may re-roll, applying only the second result. Or what does she want to use? Once per round of combat, you may re-roll your crew die and choose which result to apply. Now, do those stack? Hang on, we're going to put her back to 4 health, because she rolled wisdom, which is useless. So she's going to use, I I don't know if you can use the Rusty Pipe and the Combat Protocol at the same time. So she's, well, she's going to use the Rusty Pipe, which means she can reroll this. Come on, double strength, double strength. She gets 1 strength, which takes out one of those, but she will take 2 damage, so she's down to 2 damage. And now we're going to leave Tanner out of it again. Cook's going to try pounding the last strength die off this guy. Alright, and she gets to reroll this because of, once per round of close combat, you may reroll your crew and choose which one. So she gets basically 1 reroll. Alright, come on, we need a strength! She gets a double strength! And she takes out the... So we end up defeating... Holy God, we end up defeating this guy. Which is absolutely ridiculous. We have 1 health left for Tanner, 2 for Cook, and we end up defeating him. We're going to get 2 item cards. 2 item cards. Oh, let's hope we get something good. We get Brain Stems. After rolling a crew die, before applying the result, discard to change this result to Wisdom. And we get a rocket launcher. Ammo 1, and permanent default, discard this card. Fire rate. So it's just 1? This is explosive. Oh my God. Okay, I got to think about this, and we'll come back and decide what we're going to do with all of our items. Okay, I think I kind of figured this out. We're going to give this to Cook. So this weapon's out of ammo. This one went at full ammo. So we are going to take the heavy battery cannon and we're going to dump it. It seems to jam every time we use it, and we're going to do the rocket launcher, which gets like fully loaded. And then we're going to give the slug pistol to Tanner, and she's got the chrono bomb too. So she's going to do a reload. Now, she can reload once, so she will reload the beam gun, the beam emitter. Should she do that? Yes. Yes. So she's at 1 health, Cook's at 2. These are going to refresh. I cannot believe we defeated that Sentinel robot. We didn't get any health items. Ooh. Okay. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we have that bonus level 3 card too. So we have 1, 2, 3 level 3s and a boss to get through. Let's zoom down here and see what we get. Alrighty. We are on another level 3 card. Oh, and we never did look at what the level 3 was. I believe this is the last part of the station here. Act 3, Forgotten Zone. Finally, you venture into the unmapped conduit, smugglers' hideaways, and vast docking bays of the station's lesser-known areas, facing gangs of cyberpunks, hideous mutants, and swarms of killer organisms. Oh yeah. Alright, we're going to have Cook in the lead. She's got 2 health. Tanner's got 1. Let's see what we've got. Well, now this just looks lovely, doesn't it? The only way forward here is to descend into a vast conduit running deep into the bowels of the station. Each member of the crew must choose 1 method to attempt the descent. A blind leap. Roll might in 1 attempt. Cook's probably going to try that. Or a precarious climb. Roll 2 cunning in 2 attempts. Apply these results to each member of the crew individually. Success, you make it to the bottom without injury, or failure, you slam to the deck below, lose 3 hit points. It'll kill either one of them. Alright, Cook's going to try the daring jump first. Come on, Cook. You can do it. A strength. A strength. No! Splat. Cook squashes to the bottom of the... to the bottom. So we need a cunning... was it cunning? She's going to, yes, cunning in 2 attempts. So what I believe for 2 attempts, you roll this dice twice, and cumulatively, we need 2 cunning. Can Tanner do that, or does she slip and fall? She gets a might. Of course! The 1 in 6. Come on, double cunning. And she gets double wisdom. She also slips off of the, her rope breaks or whatever. You slam to the deck below, losing 3 hit points. Well, guess what? Both of them slam to the deck below, and that ends their run of the Dark Sector. So we still had 2 3s and a boss to do. All right, we're going to zoom out, oh my god, and wrap it up. All right, and there you have Escape the Dark Sector 2-player game. So Cook goes to 0, and so does Tanner. Wow! That was the alien abduction, or the thing for her losing 5 health. That was absolutely brutal. And this, I mean, there's nothing we could do. She couldn't make the leap. We couldn't do the cunning. She should have rolled the leap. Anyway, it doesn't matter. If either character had died, it's game over. Alright, so thanks so much for watching along. I actually had a lot of fun playing this. We'll get back to this again, of course, at some point in time. So they both drop down the big shaft and expire after defeating that big sentry bot. Wow, okay. Alright, thanks so much. I don't know what's coming up next. There is a vote. I believe today is... I think there's one more day left to vote for what to be doing my next in the campaigns. So I've got 3 campaigns listed there, which is Adventure Tactics, Tales from Red Dragon Inn, or Terminator Resistance, Terminator Rise of the Resistance, Terminator Genesis Rise of the Resistance. So that's still ongoing. If you want to go there and vote in the community section of YouTube here, just pop on the community tab and it'll take you right over there. Oh, and up next, it will not be that vote. I'll be doing something else. I think I know what I'm doing next, but not 100% sure. So it'll either be a day or 2 for that one to come up. So anyway, had a lot of fun with Escape the Dark Sector. Thanks for watching along, and really appreciate it, and I hope to see you in the next playthrough series.